Only mode.
Good morning, Winnie and Kat Independent Stylists, and welcome to the April 7th, Monday webinar conference call. Can you please take a moment and type in that you can hear me, if you can hear me. I like to do a little sound check. And if you type in the questions box, that is highly appreciated. Can you hear me? All right, excellent. Yay. Okay, well, welcome everybody. We've had a fabulous April start so far. So I wanted to start, this isn't the first slide in the presentation, but I wanted to start with congratulations. So we're going to get back to this, but we've got a lot of independent stylists to congratulate. So going back to, let's go back to the first beginning of the call. So this is our agenda today. We're going to talk about congratulations and also sponsoring. We're going to do a review of week 5 of 6 weeks to success, because sponsoring is so absolutely important in your business and building a thriving Winnie and Kat direct sales business that I know that you all want to do. You're all here on the call. You're taking your business seriously, and you are going to grow. You won't be able to help it from your persistence in being here. I want to welcome first, big welcome to our new team members. Kathy joined us from Wichita, Kansas on Lori's team. And Lisa joined us from Allen, Texas, near Dallas on Meredith's team. Teresa joined us from Idaho Falls, being our first independent stylist residing in the state of Idaho. That's very exciting, on Ashley's team. And Griselda from Malibu here at the Winnie and Kat hometown on Jen's team. So welcome everybody, and congratulations on joining. I'm really happy to have you in our Winnie and Kat family, and congratulations to all of the independent stylists who are sponsoring and building their teams, the topic of today's call. And I also wanted to tell everyone, feel free to interact during the call. If I don't get to your questions, then I will answer them afterwards, or you can always type it into the comments in the forum. And I would also like you to think about some ideas that you have and experiences that you've had with sponsoring and with some of these tips that we're going to go over during the call. So let's talk about congratulations. Wow, it's really, that you can tell the persistence, and when we're starting to get lots of really great results from just doing what we're doing, just from selling, from booking, from sharing the opportunity. Lori Miller is our first ever stylist manager too, so yay! Congratulations, Lori. That is so exciting. And one of the things that we're going to talk about is knowing the compensation plan. And it's best you don't have to know the full plan from the beginning, because it's a big plan. It's very complex and robust. I know that Lori, part of her success in getting to Stylist Manager 2 was understanding what she needed to do to get there. So look ahead 2 levels and figure out what you need to do to get to your next level. So being a Stylist Manager 2 means that Lori had at least $1,000 in personal volume. She had a lot more than that, and 4 active legs, one of those legs being a Stylist 3. And that goes into Molly. Molly promoted from Stylist to Stylist 3. When you promote to Stylist 3 during your fast start, which is during your first 90 days, you get an advancement bonus. So Molly had her choice of $250 in free product or a $150 bonus. She chose the bonus. So yay, Molly. Molly got that nice advancement bonus and and promoted 2 levels during the Fast Start program, which is different than the Fresh Start bonuses. The Fast Start is cash, and mostly from the sponsor's perspective, you get paid extra when you're an active independent stylist on training your team during their first 90 days and getting your team off to a good start. And Sheila promoted from Stylist to Stylist 2. So yay, Sheila. That's very exciting. Congratulations. And Elizabeth was a power seller and also completed her first month of Fresh Start. And I know some other stylists may have completed that. Make sure to submit your worksheet. And for that, Elizabeth got free product for having 5 qualified trunk shows within a month. So nice job, everyone. I also wanted to recognize the top 5 sales as well as very close runner-ups. It was really, really close. So, but congratulations to Elizabeth, Lori, Ellen, Molly, and Tracy, and Meredith, Kat, and Cumberland for closely following up on the top sales for March. So that was awesome. Nice job, everyone. And look at all of the independent stylists who were active in March. This is really exciting. We're Bobby, Renee, Christy, Dana, Jill, Heather, Treva, Courtney, Andrea, Rachel, Laura, Mary, Francie, Sonia, and Sheila. Nice job, everyone, being active in March. And we are already going into a really strong April. Already active for April. Ellen, Corinne, Kat, Elizabeth, Olga, Sheila, and Dana. Olga's first party, and Olga just joined. I'm not even sure if she's received her kit yet, but she and Olga, this is an example of and when you want to know how to do something, to pay attention to some of these independent stylists who are really making things happen. And we have a really collaborative team and cooperative. So reach out to those independent stylists who are really successful. Lori Miller doesn't seem to be able to have a trunk show without sponsoring, and it looks like Jennifer, who's on Lori's team, is following in those footsteps and really taking off. So, and Jennifer's first party, Olga joined, and I'm so excited to have you on the team, Olga, and way to go. That's really exciting. And I'm giving an honorable weekend mention for Tracy, because I know that Tracy had some disappointments with her trunk shows and had an amazing attitude. So that's the main thing, is that not every trunk show is going to be amazing off the bat. You're going to have downers. You're going to have bumps. You're going to have busts. You're going to have a lot of them. So it's really about who's going to get up the next day and be able to do the same thing and to keep on going, and to know that it's not you, that it's, maybe there's some things you can tweak, but just to keep on going and work your business, because then the rest is going to follow. So congratulations, everybody. Really excited. And I'm going to mention this later in the presentation, but I also want to mention now, share this on Facebook. Okay, share your successes. You will see, and I'm sure, like, you see other people from direct sales companies, and you're thinking, wow, look at what she's doing. Look, she's already promoting, or whatever it is. Once you start posting these things, your friends are going to notice, people are going to notice and see that it's actually working, that you're actually promoting, you're actually selling. And so that's really important, to share your success, and don't downplay your success. Really promote whatever it is that you've got, that you've done. Be really proud of that and promote it, because that's going to help you to build your team as well. So we're going to talk about sponsoring. We're going to have a couple of prizes. So we had some prizes before. The last time we reviewed the 6 weeks to success, and so we are going to do that again. And so. Oh, well, there we go. We have the answer right there. So, but we'll figure it out. So who do you share with? Everyone answer me anyway. Sponsoring. Who do you share the opportunity with? Do we, yay, everyone. Do we have the tendency, what is a tendency that we have? Do we judge? And I think that everybody has an example of that. And I'm wondering if anybody does want to share, just let me know. If you can type that in, if you want to share an experience. I know that that I have some recent experiences where I would tend to prejudge someone. I met Francie at a mutual friend's 50th birthday party, and just really loved her style. immediately decided that she was not would not be interested in Winnie and Cat. Why? I'm not quite sure. She just wore like a kind of like a sundress that was just it was really really cute but didn't look like our clothing. And I just kind of I just prejudged. I don't know why. There was just and as we started talking, um, Francie told me, I want to do this. I want to join your company and I want to sell your clothes. And Francie joined. She came to the Malibu Mansion retreat, and the way that she put the clothing together was just it was so just amazingly inspiring to me because everybody it was so different than the way everybody else wore it. It was like this urban feel. She had the wrap me up throw and this like scarf, and she wore the bodycon skirt, kind of like a little bit oversized over the slouch leggings with the cowl neck and the Royal Sparkle best tank ever underneath, and just looked so amazingly cute and urban and different. And here I was, and the whole time I was thinking, wow, I wouldn't have even shared with her. And here's Francie, just a walking billboard of how you can make Winnie and Cat your own. I hosted a trunk show here on Thursday night, and I love having those experiences because I like to see how it feels. I like having the stylist experience. I like having the hostess experience because I think that's really important as far as coaching and leading to kind of go through the whole thing. And a friend of mine who I would have never, ever thought to share the experience with, I kind of just labeled her as a customer. She is a neighbor. She lives in Malibu. She travels. Her husband has a great job, and she buys the clothes. And that's what I categorized her as, a customer. And that's it, which was great. She buys a lot of clothes. And at the end of the party, Wendy said to me, I've been thinking about joining the company for a year. And I was like, no way, really? And she said, yeah, I think I might want to do this. And so she booked a party, and she decided that she's going to do what we'll talk about in a little bit, like the kickoff party, a decision party. And she's not totally sure yet if she's going to do it, but that was another, like, I always have those, like, oh wow, I would have never thought. And then, and then another independent stylist, Desi, who just joined us a little over a week ago. Desi is one of my daughter's best friend's moms, and I know her fairly well. And Jennifer, who's also from the community, let me know a couple of weeks ago, hey, Desi's joining my team. And I thought, no way, that is awesome. And just another like example, like Desi's been a customer. I noticed that her husband bought her some pieces for Christmas. Desi gave her husband, Winnie and Cat, like a list of the items she wanted for Christmas. And I mean, could you hit me over the head more for not asking her if she wanted to join? And then what Desi said was, you know what? I'm friends with Tiff and I'm friends with you, and I was afraid that I would hurt one of your feelings if I joined under someone else. And just that, like, to ask her if she wanted to join could have opened up that conversation. And I never even thought of it. So anyway, so I have that experience a lot about sharing it and prejudging. And I know Lindsay talks about that in the 6 Weeks to Success. And again, if you have any experiences you'd like to share, I would love to hear. Anyone? I know it's Monday, but it's afternoon for some of you. So, all righty. All right. Well, feel free to chime in during this half an hour. We got only 15 minutes left, so let's make it count. Okay. Let's talk about green lights. Okay. This is going to be for a prize. Okay. What is a green light? For 25 lookbooks, what is, according to Lindsay, in our 6 Weeks to Success, what is a green light? Anyone? All right. Okay, got some answers. Okay, so yes, Kathy, to talk about the company. Okay, so thank you. And thank you, Sheila, also. Questions or comments about the business? So Kathy is winning the 25 lookbooks. Excellent. Kathy Swanson, yes, thank you. And what, so examples of green lights. Yay, examples of green lights would be, how much money do you make? How many parties do you do a week? Those are considered, yeah, I love your look. You know, those are considered green lights, things that are really kind of open you up, say, okay, this she wants more information about the business. And I do, if you have not gone back to the recruiting to week 5, do it, okay? Because sponsoring is so absolutely important in growing your business and building your business. What does, can anyone answer for a packet of customer order forms? Who can answer what Lindsay Jones in our 6 Weeks to Success, what does Lindsay attribute to her secret to success? Sheila Taylor did the training. Nice. Sheila from Arkansas, nice job offering a kickoff party. What is a kickoff party? And if anyone wants to talk, let me know. I can take you off of mute. A kickoff party is when someone, and let me ask you this, let me back up a little bit. Is that the first thing? What is, if someone says, oh, I'm interested in joining, do you offer the kickoff party right away? You do not. What is the first thing? What is the first thing you say when someone wants to join? Especially, I love how Lindsay puts it. What do we say when someone says, you know what, I'd love to join your team? As Lindsay says, Visa, MasterCard, or American Express. So, yes. So, yeah, right. She says Discover. We do take Discover, as a matter of fact. People have been asked that. Yep. And so when someone's interested in joining, lots of times she just wants to join. So, and sometimes we tend to keep on talk ourselves out of it. Let someone just, that's the easiest thing. Just let someone sign up and join your team. And if someone is kind of, not totally sure, so then the second thing is to offer that kickoff party. This works, this works well locally. This is really going to help you build locally. And that, okay, if you're not so sure, like the example that I said with my friend Wendy, and so the stylist who is here said, okay, well, let's have your kickoff party. We'll have a party at your house, and you'll see what you think. You'll see how you like it, and then you do like crazy hostess coaching. So you really want this prospect, this individual, to have a fabulous party. And also, besides the fact that you want her to have a fabulous party, this is the start of the training, right? So you're going to have her. She's going to be trained by going through this process. So do the hostess coaching, and at the end of the night with the party, so parties are going to be booked, and if she decides to join, you can sign her up right there, and she could have the commission from that party and have all of the shows. And what's the worst thing that could happen? If she doesn't join, you get the sales, she gets free clothes, and it's a win-win still. And that's just, another way. The kickoff party is just an easy way. It's just, making this easy, not overcomplicating, giving it a try. Okay, I want to address the question, how do you make money? Okay, so and next I want to talk about how do you talk about money. So how do you make money? So you don't need to know the entire compensation plan by heart. And trust me, you will really learn it as you go and as you go up the career path. It didn't make a ton of sense to me at the beginning. And when I started training it before the company started, it was a little bit abstract. Now I really understand it, especially now that that stylists are promoting, and I talk about it a lot, and I really get it now. How do you make money? You make 25 to 30% on personal sales. You do not have to go into big detail here. You get paid exponential income for training a team. Now, one thing that's different about Winnie and Kat, and this is on the Career Path and Compensation Plan document that's posted on the forum, we pay all the way down, and that's something that's different about our company compared to some other party plan companies. So not only do you build wide, you also get rewarded on building your team deep. Fast start. During the first 90 days, I get paid extra money on my team's success. So I'm rewarded based on your quick success when you join my team. We also get extra bonuses, product, and prizes. Gucci tote bag, for example, or a MacBook for a fresh start for throwing parties, for having a minimum of 4 parties a month. We get extra product for our first 3 months, and then a giant prize just to do 18 parties in 90 days. And just understand the 2 levels up, as I mentioned. Now, I want to talk a little bit, though, about how to talk about money, okay? Because when somebody asks, now, what is your Winnie and Kat income? Do you really make money from this? Okay, now, we are a very, very early company, so no one is making a full-time salary yet, okay? That will happen. It's going to take, and they say 3 to 5 years. It might even be 2 years. The way that it's looking, I think it's going to be sooner for some of you. There are some of you who are making over $1,000 a month, okay? That is awesome, and that is amazing for a beginning level company. So when people ask you, and when you think about what you're making, think about it in ways that are concrete. So I can pay for my family vacation this year. Okay, I bought myself a Gucci handbag. I make my own car payments now. Whatever it is, think about what you do to either contribute to your family bills, something that's fun. I know, one of our most successful independent stylists does not need the money. And we had this conversation. And so it was kind of uncomfortable for her to talk about the opportunity. And we talked about what do you love? Well, I love, having my own money. And a lot of women, I can tell you, who are stay-at-home moms who haven't worked for a long time, being able to buy something for yourself, if it's a pair of shoes or whatever, and not asking your husband, feels really, really good. Putting aside that money. Or are you a single mom? Are you single? Are you a double income, but you could still use that money to contribute to your family? What is it for you that is concrete that your current income is doing, knowing that in 3 years, look, the way that our business is structured, if you are still doing this in 3 years, you are going to be making a very nice income. Okay, if you keep up with your parties, if you keep sponsoring, and that's something to mention too. Well, right now I make my car payments with my Winnie and Kat business. Next, and my paycheck has increased by however much it is. Was it $100 your first couple of months, and is it $700 now? So I've increased my bonus check 7 times in over the last 3 months, 5 months, whatever it is. So think about that, and think about your increases and your progress and where you are when you talk about money. I love that. I love Lindsay's idea of a brag book. Lindsay talks about she has a physical brag book that she puts out at the parties. So when she's in her checkout area, she leaves her brag book there, and she has. Does anyone remember what are some of the things that are in her brag book? Like, what are some ideas? She's got any awards like any recognition. I would even take, if from this slideshow, you can take, if you got any certificates, anything that your sponsor has made, anything, right? Your bonus checks, a copy of your first, pay quicker, and to things, if a picture of your family, if pictures of the events, if you went to the Malibu mansion, for sure. A lot of you take cute pictures of your trunk shows. So put that in that book, because people are going to look at it. People want to see, especially, if someone's hasn't been in direct sales before, and sometimes those are the best new team members. So people want to see, like, it doesn't always make sense. I remember before I got into this business, I didn't really get it. Like, I didn't really understand what it was. But to have that kind of concrete, okay, so you do make money, and now I kind of understand and let it sink in and realize how it works. So share your success on Facebook. So share this stuff, and I know a lot of you are sharing stuff on your teams groups, which is awesome, and I see that. Share some of it on your own page too. And you can tag your team members as well. That really works, because your friends are going to see, hey, I noticed that you got a recognition, and it's something like, when your hostesses are treated really well, and we spoil your hostesses, then that's part of it. And other women wanting to host a party because of how well the hostesses are treated. Treat yourself really well. Treat your team members really well, and other people are going to want that, are going to say, hey, she's getting recognition. I'd like to get that recognition as well. So make sure you share it. And you also, it's happened to me. I'm like, wow, look at that company. Look at all these people who are elite status. And then I look it up and I see, well, elite status is, it's our active. It's that, $400 minimum. And it looks really good, and you really see that people are doing it and making it happen, because sometimes this doesn't really seem like it's, concrete. So make it something that people can really understand. Are there any questions or comments before we move into regular business? Did anyone want to add anything? Anyone want to talk? Still drinking your coffee? All right. Okay. Okay. Some other things. We're going to have a training tomorrow night. And I can't even remember what the topic is. It's about I think it's success habits tomorrow night with direct sales coach Linda Dunn, and that's at 6 p.m. Pacific time. The webinar is, I know a lot of you have registered already for the webinar. It's also on the Stylist Forum. Testimonials, please feel free to share your testimonials. As we can put those on Facebook, put those on the website. Stay tuned. We're going to have our newsletter very soon. We're going to roll that out. I'm training on that today. So that's going to be really, really nice. You're going to have lots of cool features and be able to email out the newsletter to all of your contacts, and also you'll get warm call reports too, so people who have clicked on it, and you'll get some great data. So that's I'm excited to offer that tool. Share photos of how to wear. I can't even believe some of the ways that people wear the clothing that I haven't even thought of before. Someone at the party at my house on Thursday showed how to wear the longest wrap shawl as a dress. I took a picture. It was so cute. So please share how to wear. One of the things about Winnie and Kat, and that's really defining us, is that we help to simplify your wardrobe. That's something that we do for people. And I know we don't have a ton of pieces, and that's part of the beauty of Winnie and Kat. We have 19 pieces, I think it's 19 in Zuma Sunset, and the way that the clothing are worn in so many different ways, it surprises me all the time. So please share photos of how you wear it. Share the videos. If you haven't seen our videos yet, I love that one with the Y that was on the that I put on the Stylist Weekly. Those are all on our YouTube, so share those videos. YouTube is the second most popular search engine. So when you share it, you can share them on your own YouTubes, and make sure that you put your website at the very beginning of the description and your phone number so that you can get called that way. And just add, when you're searching, when you're posting, tags are very important. So think about what you would search. Think about direct sales opportunities, ground floor, however you would search. And that's also a great way to advertise your business. There's a lot of different direct sales advertising blogs, and if you search direct sales or whatever, whatever you would look for, and they're usually just a really nominal fee for independent stylists to post your own businesses. So, and really effective. That's the way we get. Actually, a lot of our team came from, a lot of you and our top sellers came from Google searches. So think about how you would search, and you probably don't know yet your next superstar. And keep on sharing and sponsoring. It's so important. Even if you sign up 5 people this month, keep on going, because most people are going to fall off, okay? So you need to keep on sharing and keep on sponsoring to get those amazing independent stylists on your team, okay? It looks like we're probably going to have our first group manager next month for April, which is super exciting. And no, that's right. Anastasia says 3 out of her 23 are active. Okay, that's normal, you guys. That's normal. We do have, like, with our total company averages, we're ahead. Like we are ahead of what the typical ratios are. But yes, it is normal. So that's why you just have to keep on widening your net. You mentor your team, of course, train your team, and those women on your team who want it, who are self-motivated, that's where you spend your time. Yep, build wide and deep. Anastasia said correct, and just spend your time. The independent stylists who maybe aren't active, and we've seen a lot of women get reactivated, which is awesome, and that's by they're knowing that you're there, that we're still here, okay? And then those team members who are really going to do it, who, you might be a stylist too, and you might have someone underneath you who is a manager, who is just growing, and you want that because you need that to keep on growing and building, and then you can keep on upping your game as well. So, and just share, just keep on sharing. No one knows about us yet. I mean, we're doing so amazing. We are the best company out there. I mean, we are different. We're selling something that helps women's lives. It's easy. It's a lifestyle. It's comfortable. It makes you look good. It makes you feel good. So share, because no one knows about us yet, and that's so exciting because we're just at the very tip. So join me later tonight. I would love to see you again. I'm going to leave you with this quote. The beauty of our kind of business, the beauty of social selling. The richest people in the world look for and build networks. Everyone else looks for work. So keep on sharing, widen the net, and we're here for you at the home office. Have a wonderful week. I can't wait for more announcements to welcome more team members, for you to grow, and have a fabulous Monday. And I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.